This Wednesday, 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge.
Here we go.
Chalmers with it. They set the pick. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Dunn. Chalmers looking around. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Chalmers. Driving in, and it's denied. They recover it. Shot clock at 5. Dunn outside. The tray. No good on the shot. Chalmers outside. Here's the screen. Pass to LaFrance.
Third team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And here is Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. For the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Now George. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Now, here's Chalmers. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Winslow's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Pass to LaFrance. Ayton with it. Now Dunn. Defended by George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. On the wing, Winslow. And here they come. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Ayton a screen. Chalmers outside. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Pass to LaFrance. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
There's a lot of people who are very curious about Ayton and the total package he is. Nice pass there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Winslow. Still without a basket. Here's Ayton. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Chalmers outside. And he drives in. And Chalmers slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Dunn shot's good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
With the drive. Over to the left wing. Ayton wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Dunn left side. Here's Koulibaly. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
The visiting team
leading by a point. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Back to Dunn. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Takes a 3. Pass to LaFrance. Launches a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Chalmers. He's got 9. Lets it go. And Chalmers slams it in.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Ayton in the corner. Here's George.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Chalmers has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
There's Winslow. And the 3 off target. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Ellison with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Man with it. Pass to Edey. Now, Man. Out to the right wing. And he jams it with authority.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to George. They set the pick. And there's the drive. Here's Ellison.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
In the corner, Winslow with it. It's tipped, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. De Silva drills the three-pointer. De Silva's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Mann. Pass to Ellison. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Defensive foul.
A big man with a big finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. 58 seconds left in the first half. There's the triple. Black, no good. Pass to George. Down low. 5 to shoot. From deep. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 5 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Black. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's tipped. It's stolen by Shepard. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game. Cuts off the pass. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Mann. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
8 points for him.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the home team has possession. 6-point game. Pass to Ellison. They set the pick. A 3-ball. Black, no good. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Mann with it. He's got 8. On the wing, Winslow. Inside. Clock is at 3. Shoots. They get it back. Pass to Shepard. Now Winslow. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Winslow's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
To the left wing. Here's Black. Here's Heaney. And the shot goes in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Black. To the paint. Here's Ellison.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to George. It's stolen by Shepard. Into the lane. Here's Ellison. And he hits it to tie the game up. Ellison's got 5.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
And LaFrance gets it to go.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Koulibaly, no good. On the wing, Winslow. Still scoreless. Ayton a screen. Back to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Winslow.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty
Very
small club, that's
Very
for sure.
exclusive.
He can really rise up.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. George with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And the home team has possession. Trailing by 5. Pass to George. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Hands it from downtown.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Winslow.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass nice and safe.
On the wing, Koulibaly lets it go from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Chalmers outside. They set the screen. Pass to LaFrance. From outside, off the mark. They get a hand on it. Chalmers outside. Ayton wide open. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
The visiting team.
Up by 1. And time to step aside. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here is Chalmers. Pass to George. Done outside. Chalmers with it. There's a good screen. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Chalmers outside. Luka looking over the floor. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. Ayton's got 5 points now this quarter.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Back to Chalmers. And stolen by Chalmers. And they're on the break. And Ayton throws it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The 3 from Chalmers. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And they're moving it up. Koulibaly with it. Now guarded by Winslow.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Now Chalmers to the middle. Second chance shot. And he banks in the layup.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
On the wing, Koulibaly. No good from outside. To the inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
First team foul. Coming out of the floor for your home team, number 20.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. There's the pick. The 3 from Chalmers. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Winslow. The 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. Here's Koulibaly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal.
Mario Chalmers picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Koulibaly drops them both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to Chalmers. Makes it off the glass.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Here's Koulibaly. And it's Ayton with the rebound. There's Winslow. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Pass to Winslow. For 3. And no good that time.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Chalmers scanning the floor. Here's the 3. Rebound by Mario Chalmers.
Third team foul. Mario Chalmers. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Mario Chalmers.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. .32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Down low, and stolen by Ayton. And here's the break. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him.
to it. NBA. Action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. K Sport. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's Chalmers. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Chalmers. Down low. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Chalmers. Lets it fly. Pass to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it. And that one's good. Chalmers.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
The three ball. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Chalmers. Dunn outside. And he dunks it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
That's tipped. Pass to Aiden. Here's Chalmers. Drops in the layup for 2. Chalmers has got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's LaFrance. Dunn outside. The 3 is up. And that one's good. Chalmers. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's George. Pass to Chalmers. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Here's the break. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
George outside. Here's Chalmers. The 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. Aiden with a screen. Let's go with a 3. And that one's good. Chalmers.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw, and they'll keep possession here. These are his first free throws of the game. Good on the second one. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Basket's good. Chalmers has got 11 points.
Nice find from the big man, Aiden. I like watching this man scan the floor.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Chalmers. He's got 11. Now here's Ayton. Back to Dunn. Clock at 6. Pass to Chalmers. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ayton with a screen. Here's Winslow. And again, unable to change momentum here. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now here's Winslow. No points yet. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Here's Chalmers. 13 points in the game. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Chalmers. He got it up. And that's not going to go. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Leading by 7. And we'll be back shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses and they are exploiting them.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Chalmers. Koulibaly on the wing. Buries it from 3. Koulibaly's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Chalmers. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. And Aiden pulls it down.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Koulibaly on the wing. Now here's Aiden. Takes the 3. They get it back. Here's Chalmers. Koulibaly on the wing. Pass to Chalmers. 3-pointer. Tries again. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dunn outside. A second to shoot. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Chalmers. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Koulibaly. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Chalmers. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's the Friends. No good, off the front rim. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's Chalmers. And he makes it. Chalmers has got 12.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Chalmers. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
George left side. And he converts the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The Friends no good. Here's Chalmers. He's got 21. Going inside. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to pout. It down, but he drew the contact and he'll head to the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
This is his second trip to the line in the game, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Right side, Winslow lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
A minute 6 left to play in the first half. And it's Chalmers missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to LaFriends. Here's Dunn. Kept alive. Here's Chalmers. Another shot. Ayton with the stuff.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Chalmers. Give him 23. There's 25 seconds left in the second period. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton with a screen. The 3. And it's Chalmers missing. All sorts of time. And it falls all over the rim and in. Chalmers has got 14 points.
Able to create the shot they were looking for there.
One second left. Shots blocked. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Leading by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Over to the wing. Picked it out of midair. And here's the fast break. Here's Winslow. Off the mark there with a 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Winslow. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Great D that time from Mann.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Black. On the take. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And that one is hammered home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Black. Pass to George. They set a pick. Here's Edey. Shot clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Inside. Ellison. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Knocked loose. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Ellison. Here's De Silva. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. De Silva's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Black. Here he goes. And a two-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Man, misses. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to De Silva. Here's Ellison. The 3 is up. Ellison grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Man. George for 3. Pass to Ellison. Here's Black. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And he jams it home with authority.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Edie. Ellison grabs the board. Here's Black. No made baskets yet. Hey, from beyond the arc. And it's Ellison missing. George with it. Pass to Edie. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Black. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. They lead by 6. And time. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Chalmers. Ayton in the high post. Stolen by Ayton. He goes up. And Ayton with the stuff.
Outrunning the opposition. Ayton's got those long strides.
Here's Chalmers. Pass to George. Got a hand on it. Left side, Winslow. Ayton with a screen. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Love to see Ayton putting some muscle behind his shot. Getting his motion through the foul.
That's good from Ayton. The visitors with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Chalmers. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. Look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Out to the right wing. Pass to Chalmers. Ayton with a screen. To tie it up. Just 4 to shoot. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11. Ooh, stolen by Winslow. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
To the middle.
Team foul. Third personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Chalmers. It's deflected. Outside Winslow.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Ayton. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Koulibaly on the wing. 4 on the clock. Jacks up at 3. The shot comes out. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And he nails the third. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Koulibaly on the wing. Pass to Chalmers. There's the steal. 2-on-1 run as they jump out on the break. Here's Chalmers. Hayden with it. It's picked off. Outside Koulibaly. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hayden inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Hayden's got his first 2 points.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
And there's the screen. Winslow with the ball. Picked up by Koulibaly. Pass to Ayton. Done with it. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. The Friends. No luck on that one. Winslow with the defensive effort. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Outside Winslow. Hayden with a screen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to Hayden. Hayden with a screen. Here's the Friends. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Winslow. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Winslow. Back to Koulibaly. Oh, it falls!
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
So it's the home team now. Chalmers. The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They